What's up? Happy birthday! We had to make sure that we had you up first, up front this week to celebrate your birthday. Today might be your birthday because you are a cusper. It could be tomorrow or it could be in the next 30 days. But I want to let you know happy birthday. We're doing a pick a card reading, and it's going to be a unique pick a card. So we have 3 different decks here as I'm just saging and cleansing the space for the energy. And this is going to be related to the people around you. So for each card, right? Deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, you're going to decide which deck has messages for you. And I'm going to go to God, angel, spirit guides to help determine what the intention is of the person for you. I hope that makes sense. We're going to flow with it, and I'll keep reaffirming and explaining it as I go along, but I have some oracle messages out here too to also help refine the message. Whoever pops out for you, whatever pops out for you, I encourage you to trust that if there's a person that pops in your mind to whom these messages could be related to for the deck that you pick, it just might be time for you to become aware of their intention, or maybe you got to check in on them. We'll see what Spirit has for us, but I've been feeling led to go here. So we'll start with deck 1. We're going to get some Kipper out here as well to give us an idea, okay? So I'll move these cards out of the way because we're going to need this space for deck 1. So if you chose card 1, deck 1, we are about to begin, okay? We'll start with the Kipper. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us about the people around Taurus right now. Who is around Taurus right now of concern? Someone that there needs to be focus and attention on. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Taurus, please. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. All right, we'll go there. Move these Kippers out of the way. Coffin. We're going to get some more cards out here to get an idea about what this is related to. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Beneath the deck, there is a 8 of Swords. So let's see what's coming up. God, angel, spirit guides, what do you want Taurus to know about this person? Messages related to this energy, this person that you want to put Taurus's attention on right now. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Why is Coffin here? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. So it feels like whoever I'm speaking to who picked from deck 1, there may have been someone who passed away, transitioned on, someone who might be an air sign or specifically Aquarius. It could be someone that you decided to let a relationship go with. You kind of wanted it to be over, more in a physical sense in terms of just wanting a relationship to end. Doesn't have to be with someone who's a romantic partner, but it could be someone who might have been a family member, a sibling, or friend. So again, it could be that, before I turn these cards over, it could be that there was someone that you had a relationship with, and for your growth, for your ascension, you had to remove them from your life. And then as you see here, there's a 3 of Swords beneath the Page of Pentacles. So, but I also feel very, very strongly though, I feel very, very strongly that for some of you, this is directly related to maybe a loved one, someone again, who may have been a air sign, Aquarius person that has transitioned on, and so you are healing from that. You're making sense of that. Someone that brought you a sense of joy, a sense of goodness, probably from the childhood, because we have the Six of Cups here as well. And so you're healing from that, and it's been very hard for you. You are really waiting to get to a point where you feel back to yourself again with the Six of Wands in reverse. But you are dedicated to the path of healing yourself. You may be doing things quietly to yourself, your own strategy, your own planning to heal from something that has changed. So whoever this person is right now that may have been on your mind and your heart, their intention too, it feels like they're trying to heal. There's a loss, okay? Because as I'm feeling and hearing, this feels like a relationship too. For some of you, you had to let some type of relationship go. There likely was someone from the past who probably wanted to assure you or reassure you that this would be a solid love, a solid relationship, maybe someone that you gave a chance to before at another time. And they had two faces. They were sneaky, they were deceitful, and so you had to let that go. And so they're also in this place of feeling the loss of you. So this feels like a very interesting energy of just letting it go, cutting it off. So the intention is to work through the fact that this is over, and this feels like you. It feels like the strong dominant energy here is that Taurus, for those of you who pick card 1, you have been the initiator and the progressor of letting something rest, transition, letting something die, because you are desiring change. You are desiring to be vindicated and to move forward from some sense of loss, some sense of heartbreak. It could have been that there were some disappointing words. Someone said something very hurtful, something very disappointing, or they used manipulation maybe over and over again, and it had an impact on your sense of feeling whole. And so you and this other person that you're channeling right now, it's come to a close, but you're getting very, very clear about how important it is for you to close this. The final thing that I want to say is that, Taurus, it feels like you have a strategy about how to fully remove yourself from this. And if you haven't completely closed this person's not aware. And it's likely that this person, they are kind of a arrogant energy, right? Because this Six of Wands being reversed is someone really deeply believing that they're in control, deeply feeling like they won in some way, and but not knowing that you have a strategy to regain your sense of peace and hope moving forward. Okay, so that's card 1. Now we're going to go into card 2. Let's move these out of the way. And I'm wishing you joy, I'm wishing you wholeness, Taurus, in this journey. For those of you who picked card 1, because that's some tough energy, but it just kind of feels like it's over. Whoever that person was, it's over now. I don't think that they are fully aware that you're really over it, you're really done. All right, now we are going to do card number 2. So if you pick number 2, these messages are for you. And just like before, we're going to start with some oracle messages to see what the theme is, the nature of this connection, possibly their intentions toward you, or what this energy is. I'll do one more. God, angel, spirit guides. Who do you need, Taurus, to pay attention to? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Their intention toward Taurus. Okay, community. All right. So whoever you are picking up, Yeah, and then beneath the deck, it's family room as well. I'm going to keep this out here. Whoever you are channeling for, or whoever is in your maybe you're on your mind, your heart, your energy right now, this feels like a good loving intention toward you. You might be working through some challenging energy, and they're really holding you up, having your back, wrapping you with love. I'm seeing in my mind's eye the Four of Wands, but I'm going to get some cards out here. And again, we're looking at those who picked deck number 2 at this point. Messages for Taurus, please. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay, messages for Taurus, please. Tell us more about family, room, and community. What do you want them to know? Okay, we have a 5 of Swords out here, or excuse me, 5 of Wands out here. What else for Taurus? Thank you. All right. Taking stock over some things, reflecting. Okay. All right. Let's see what else pops out. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. 5 of Wands. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm waiting to hear if that needs to remain a reversal or not. Yeah, it's not a reverse at all. My deck has some reversal cards in it. Okay. All right, beneath the deck, the 10 of Wands. All right. There's some family conflict going on. But again, I'm going to stay clear, and that feeling that I was getting when I first got this message out is that I need to cut my nails down, y'all. My bad. Whoever this is, whatever this energy is, you're dealing with someone in your family. Could be a fire sign person, Sagittarius, Leo for sure. Not seeing Aries, but definitely Sagittarius and Leo. Okay, 2 Sagittarius, 2 Leo. So I don't know if that's somebody of significance right now, but there has been some conflict. And it feels like some conflict related to how a situation needs to progress forward. It could be related to a home, a family home. I don't know if it's selling a home, buying a new home, how to decorate the home, how to organize a home. Feels like something tied to some type of legacy here too. And you all are just not on the same page in terms of how you are making sense of the meaning of this home or this some type of family item, something that's very important related to, it feels like a home or something that has been in the family for some time because it's always represented something related to the family history. Now, something has come up, and the family's working through that with this 5 of Wands here, but people are not on the same page about the meaning of this thing. It feels like there are people who have a lot of ego. It could be like, well, I've known this family member longer than you. I'm the oldest in the family. You know, I've made house payments. You know, it feels like someone's trying to find ways to justify having their ideas, their intentions as dominant in whatever this matter is in this family. It's been really, really hard with the 10 of Wands out here. It's been a weight. It also could be that someone here has parents that you're being a caregiver for them. Maybe there are family members who are in some assisted living and something related to that. like how to better care for them, how to give them what they need. But folks are at odds about this. But it feels like Spirit wants you to know that with this turbulent energy, a lot of ego energy, it's important for you to stay the course, Taurus, and have that strength over the ego, because you likely have some ability to assert power in an interesting way. And it doesn't feel like you're going to need to do that, because divine power is definitely at play here with the Wheel of Fortune. These things are going to turn in the favor of what is the most just thing to do. Okay? But yeah, it definitely feels like family, some challenges in the family, being in conflict, being at odds about something very important that has history and legacy tied to it. And this has been happening for a while, because the Ten of Wands is a symbol of there's been a journey of collecting these different wands. So very interesting. So that's what I have for you there. But I want to let you know, those of you who picked deck number 2, this is going to turn around, and it's going to be really important to be just, to be fair, to be honest, to keep high integrity, because the Wheel of Fortune is watching. I will say that. Okay? So that is for card number 2. For those of you who picked deck number 2. Now we are going to look at card number 3. Give me a moment to get my cards together. All right. So card number 3. If you pick number 3, these messages are for you. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. This reading is longer than I intended, but we are committed to hearing what Spirit has, so we're going to go with it. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. For card number 3 for Taurus, what do you want them to know about the people around them? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What is this related to? Who do they need to focus on? Anything else? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. All right, we have one out here. Uh-oh. All right. It has some change here. Number 9. The first thing that popped in my mind is the Hermit, because that resonates at a 9 energy for me. So could be someone who might be a Virgo. That's popping up in my mind as well. Let's see what else comes up. We're going to get this final deck out here for those of you who picked card number 3. There is some significant change. Someone is either wanting to see you grow and develop and change, or maybe the issue is that there hasn't been enough focus on change. But we'll see. God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Why is change out here? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. Why is change out here? For Taurus, please. Why is change out here? Okay, what else? Uh-oh. That's a very interesting thing. We have another reversal of the 6 of Wands. This is not a coincidence. And I love doing the pick a card readings, because sometimes they merge. You might say, well, okay, I want to look at card 1, but then you also find that there's some messages in 2 and 3 for you too. Allow that to resonate how it needs to. We can't really put finite expectations on Spirit. Whatever Spirit wants you to know, you're going to know it. Okay, so this feels like there is someone around you that you care about deeply. It could be someone who is a father figure, because we do have the Emperor out here. It could be a romantic partner, but you are really wanting them to get out of their ego. Okay? It could be a Leo, because we have the 6 of Wands out here. It could be some fixed energy. Now, with this Page of Cups here, it feels like there has been times where you have tried to use kind words to get them to kind of wake up and smell the roses and lighten up. Maybe they have a history of pain and loss and grief, and they show up a certain way, and you have empathy for that. So you try your best, Taurus, to be loving, kind, share kind words, but they remain kind of hard, harsh, overly passionate, maybe not as kind as maybe they used to be, or as kind as they could be here, Taurus. Um, Another thing that's coming up too related to change, there's someone around you possibly where there has been some kind of conflict. And you decided to kind of have a more thorough, clear boundary with them after that has happened. And they're trying to get back into your energy, into your love by having loving messages, and you're still just not trusting of that. Maybe they're giving the appearance that they changed, but something inside of you, you know that they are really not changing and growing. And this is a cycle that they do, right? This person, whoever this is, again, this feels like possibly an authority figure. Could be again an Aries, it could be someone who is a water sign too. So could be Aries, could be Leo, and also could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. That is this person right now with this 9 and change being here. Okay, maybe a Pisces, right? So yeah, it that's another thing too. Again, it just feels like there's someone who's wanting to get close to you, and they're sending you loving messages right now. But with these cards, Spirit is saying they're not really living the life that they're trying to exemplify and show with this message, with these words, with the words that they're saying. They're loving and kind with their words, but on the outside, who they really are, it's not exactly there. All right. That is what I have for you, my lovely birthday Taurus. I hope that you are dancing and smiling and getting all those gifts and taking good care of yourself, okay? I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week in another 4 Past Healing Tarot message. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye.